Cindy, it's me, Natalie, again. Today is Thursday, March the 19th, 2026. And it was several days ago that I delivered you a angel message from Louis, your beloved husband. I messaged you again this morning because, well, okay, let me back up. I feel it's better to do a video rather than send you a message of words. I feel it's better if you can see me explaining what I'm going to explain about what this vision was that I shared with you this morning, okay? When I was connecting with Louis the other day, I mentioned, because, he did, he had me see my soul, he had my soul see a vision around, I believed it was your abdomen area, a big circle area. All I could see was it was definitely like a sun, radiating rays coming out of this sun, and to me it appeared to be a tattoo. And yet I was thinking, nobody gets a tattoo. Well, some people do, but Remember, I'm not here to perceive or to wonder or to guess, because those are all things that deal with our mind. And so whenever I'm connecting with an angel, when I was connecting with Louis, that is mostly through my soul that is receiving everything. And then it takes my mind to be able to comprehend, decipher, find words to go along with the visions and the, emotions and everything else that an angel is directly delivering to me while giving a message. I hope this makes sense, okay? I mentioned in this video, as I mentioned to everybody, that when I deliver a message from an angel, it's okay if it doesn't all make sense or if none of it makes sense at first. So long as you're open to receiving these messages, then what I have discovered from hundreds of people, Cindy, that I have delivered messages to over many, many years now of my life, within 1, 2, 3 days after receiving the message, if certain things don't make sense from that message, well, the angel wants to make sure. Hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Sorry, Cindy, I live on a small hobby farm. I think you know that. She's running because my chihuahua is coming up with this long stick in her mouth. Sorry. One to 3 days. If it doesn't make sense, the angel's going to come back to either me or to you, the person receiving the message. And when I say come back to you, like, for instance, you might be out shopping one day and maybe you would have seen something like this and it would have captured your attentions, or anything else that was mentioned in the message. If it kind of doesn't make sense, so long as you remain aware, Cindy, Louis will make sure that he kind of makes sure that you see these things and understand them somehow in your life. It is truly amazing how angels can do whatever we can't in such ways. So I was uncertain about what this vision was. And that's normal, because these messages are not for me. Most of these messages are an uncertainty to me. I'm not here to get into my mind to decipher them, unless I really know what's going on. Louis must have known that I was pondering and thought after that message, what is this sun? Because this morning I went to my local Goodwill thrift store, and as I'm going down the aisles shopping, looking for stuff, June, you're awful. June, go. Going down the aisles, and all of a sudden, staring right at me on this very messy shelf was this little wooden circle, and I couldn't believe it. I go, that's what I saw. This is what I saw. This is what Louis, an angel, showed me. And it is awesome, Cindy. It is amazing. It is bewildering, because I go, what? Well, I'm certain I've seen something like this before, and I was certain it was something spiritual after seeing it today, but I had no idea what this was, what this symbolized, or anything. And now I'm here for almost 5 minutes into this message to share with you really briefly what this is. What Louis showed me is called a pentagram. Okay? Be careful. Because if you begin to Google pentagram, what's going to come up first is how, going back to biblical times, the pentagram was often misunderstood or misrepresented and gained a reputation, so to speak, of meaning something demonic or witchcraft or something like that. No, don't pay attention to that, okay? Cindy, please, because those are the people that are going to misuse everything. Those are people that misuse the cross itself. Pentagrams, this is, if you note, there's different types of pentagrams. This pentagram is called a upright 5-pointed star. Upright, meaning, there's a downright one and other ones. The upright pentagram, I'm just going to read to you what it says. Used as a symbol of balance, protection, and harmony with nature. Each point on the star represents one of the 5 sacred elements of life: earth, wind, fire, water, and spirit. Okay? Pentagrams historically are used as symbols for protection against evil, negativity, and malicious spirits. They have actually been worn in jewelry and placed over doors and windows for centuries to protect individuals and homes. When the pentagram is upright, as Louis showed me an upright one for sure, it is most certainly, undoubtedly, a positive vision of protection and balance and divine harmony. Okay, let me see what else I saw in here. So it symbolizes humanity in its entirety. Humanity meaning us in this world. You, me, everybody. The world is humanity. It symbolizes humanity in its entirety, or human beings who are in full awareness in their own divine nature. Again, I don't know you, Cindy, and I don't know what your spirituality is. I know you're Catholic, but that's about all I know. And by the way, I have a lot of Catholic friends who I've delivered messages to, so I understand the whole religion aspect when it comes to receiving angel messages. And at times with the Catholic religion, it can be a kind of, no, you what? I understand. And yet I have so many Catholic friends who I've delivered messages to, and they've remained in awe. AWE, like, whoa. I mean, so again, it is so important, Cindy, not for me, and yet yes, for me as well. It is most important for Louis, for you, to understand when he delivers messages to you, either through me or in any way in life. These are the ways Louis is utilizing me, Natalie, because he as an angel knows that I'm a messenger in life. And what Louis has wanted for you all this time since he became an angel has been to protect you. He wants you to be happy, safe, and in harmony with yourself. Keep your eyes open. I'm pretty certain you're going to see this symbol yourself somewhere on a piece of jewelry, a necklace, a ring, or something. And yet again, remember, I'm not here to be a psychic, although by definition, that is what I am, is a psychic. I consider myself a messenger. Cindy, if there's anything else in this message that doesn't make sense to you, please let me know. To me, when I woke up this morning before I went to Goodwill, and I found myself, that's sun. It was still on my mind, but I wasn't really thinking about it. It was just there. And yet, Louis, this is how angels work. Natalie, this is probably the most important part of the message. I need Cindy to understand what this means. It's going to create the whole balance and harmony of the rest of this message, as well as any other messages that Louis will deliver to you in the future. I hope this makes sense. I reached out to a couple of other friends, and when I showed them this picture of this, pentagram, they were like, oh my God. I said, what? And they go, that is the most powerful symbol of protection. So that's your key word with this vision, is protection. No, K-N-O-W. Know, K-N-O-W, that Louis protects you and your daughter, your family. Hope to hear from you soon, Cindy.